I know you didn't chip in with this, but it was so stylish, I thought I'd better. I've had dinner, which I had, did I have? My Irish stew with a roll. And then I was still hungry because I saved half of it tomorrow. And I just made porridge. What I had was, I'm going to tell you what I did. I'll tell you the whole story in a long and winding way. I had a cup of like half a cup of coffee left in my cafetiere from earlier, and I thought, well, I'll make that up. I'll heat it up in a pan for after dinner. And then I thought, in the cupboard, I had a sachet of hot chocolate that was when I bought some tea in Whittards before they gave me a test packet, and in there was this hot chocolate sachet. So I had it. It might have had milk in, but I thought, you know what? It's Easter. Do you know, out the window, animals. I'm going to use it. It's in the cupboard. So I'll probably get itchy now. So I made up a mocha. So I put a bit of cold water in, made it up to a cupful. I measured it in a mug and then tipped it in the pan with the hot chocolate. And then I thought, I know what I'm going to do. When I was sitting here in my tea, I'm going to make chocolate porridge with apricot jam. So I put some porridge into the mocha mixture, and then I put a couple of blueberries in it and a couple of raspberries because I was trying to save some of the rest of them for tomorrow. And heated it all together, cooked it, and then stirred in some apricot jam, and then dropped some yogurt on it, and then chopped up some of them nut things, and grated a bit of ginger. Look, it looks a mess, but what a stylish result. And it was so nice when I was eating it, I thought I'd better tell you in case you want to try it yourself. Store cupboard, emergency basics. Let's say I don't eat like a king, even if I've got no money. I just needed to tell you about a new recipe. I know. I'm going to show you how I eat it. Get off the telly. Never had mocha porridge before. And so now I've got to have a hot drink after. I'm using my little cup because you know why, it's bedtime. I'll be up all night. And I've got what have I had? A yogi tea. Good night. So, good for me. And I'm collecting all the tea bags to go in my, what are they called? Hanging baskets. In case that works as a keeping the water in thing. It's true. It's a long way around telling you. But I thought I just wanted to tell you about my porridge because it's so nice. It's called a disappearing game. It's the Romany disappearing game. What can we use up? Romany disappearing game is a great game to play. How can you make things disappear? It needs using up, so where are we going to get rid of it to? That's what I do. It's my new thing. I call it the disappearing game. How can we hide this? So that's what I did. And because I was doing that, I do that quite a lot actually. I do that quite a lot actually, but I'm just going to go around the corner to tell you again. I've always got like half cups of tea and all sorts, because I usually drink herbal tea. It really matters too much. I chuck them in when I'm making soup. It's true. Like stock. There's no reason why not. I mean, I don't use milk in it, so. But if you're making soup, I don't suppose it would matter that much because you put cream in soup, don't you? Maybe not sugar. I don't really know. Try your own things. This was me about Jewish pockets. It's true. I'm 50. 50 at 50. That's what. Jewish pockets was from the other show. When you tuck it away on shelves, but like in shops and things, just like it's just a thing. Just go and surprise people by being an elf and like tucking it into like, I don't know, wherever. Stick it in a book and then put it in the library. Not all the time. Or even in your own house. It's quite a nice thing to do. Some for me and some for you. I often do that if I spend on something. I think I shouldn't do. I've been a bit extravagant. I have to go and tuck somewhere else. I have to give it to somebody on the street or just tuck it before around. Did I ever told you this before? I did it with a ring once. I went to a shop and bought some rings. One of them was this claw ring of mine. and another one which was actually too big. And I sat and had a coffee. I thought, you know what? I'm just going to tip it. So I left it on the table under a cup. I thought, well, somebody will find it. Either the person cleaning the table or the person who was sitting near me might have seen me do it. He might have taken it home for his wife, or you never know, do you? I didn't want it though. I just decided that wasn't for me, that one. I just tuck things away. I'll take them off a tree or just toss it around. I don't need this anymore. Let's find this. It's a disappearing game. And you never know, some young man might have found it for his bride. You don't know, do you? It's just the very thing he needed. Or sold it on eBay and paid for a new clutch on his car. I don't suppose so, because it only cost me about £5. But you never know, do you? You never know. You never do know. Could have used it to catch an old fish, used it to weight a line. It's like the pound that got passed around. I told you about that, didn't I? Christmas story. I told my granddaughter to write a story about the pound that got passed around. That's it. I just want to talk about my poetry. I was in the garden, and that's what I do. Sit in the garden, eat my poetry, have my cup of tea, cup of tea time. And so I was saying to someone today, because I'm talking about the flowers in the church being expensive, which I can see that they are. But I bought this pot of daffs yesterday in Tesco's, and they were £1. And I thought, you know what, I like, because I had so many when they'd gone over, and then I pop them in the garden. But it's nice to have them just to show their little faces. I'm probably going to stick them in